When looking at your platform header, one thing to keep in mind is the straightness of your cutter bar. That has a lot to do with the performance. If you're looking at it and you find big bows or sags, one of the things that may be going on is this support structure underneath could be bent. Right here at the bend, I've seen these get bent. This is one off a later model 700 series flex platform header. The earlier platform headers have a lot thinner structure pieces that are prone to bend. On the skid of the header, this part bolts to the cutter bar. This part has the support welded to it for the support arm. A lot of times these brackets can get bent or these tabs can get ripped off, which will also cause the cutter bar to sag. So before you start adjusting things, you want to replace any bent or damaged support brackets. A very important but mostly overlooked part of the flex header is on the front, there's little shoulder bolts all along up against the cutter bar that bolt the stainless flex plate to the cutter bar. What happens is the holes get egg-shaped on those stainless flex plates, and the bolt will no longer hold that tight to the cutter bar, along with the extra flexing that you'll get without having that secure to the cutter bar. If you have to replace any of these stainless pieces, they stack kind of like shingles on a roof. The crop comes in and flows this way, so you want this one, the outside one, to overlap the inside all the way on down, both sides. If it is the opposite way, you created a place for the crop to get caught as it goes in across the header table. On the back, on the bottom side, there are some tabs that clip into the back of the support of the header. If those are bent or not working or ripped off, you will notice as your crop goes across, everything will be normal. But when you plug your head and you have to reverse crop out of your head, the crop can catch these plates and peel all the plates right out of your header if you don't stop it in time. So it's very important that on the bottom side, those tabs are clipped onto the header structure. With an auger header, the conventional header, you're going to notice there's fingers sticking up throughout the auger tube. That's called a full-fingered auger. You'll notice that these fingers are a poly, which anytime you're running a header on a rotor combine, you're going to want those plastic fingers in there. In case they get broke off and get run through the combine, they don't destroy the combine inside. So you'll want to double check to make sure those are all there and not missing, because they tend to wear out quite regularly. Also, there's timing adjustments for those. On the right side, and the right and left is always determined from sitting in the cab of the combine. So the right side, there's some adjustments on the outside of the header to twist and to change the timing of those fingers. On each side of the auger, there's adjustments for the auger height. You're looking at your auger flighting to the bottom of your header. You're going to want about 7/8 of an inch. Now, as the auger goes around, there's some stripper plates in the back. The stripper plate to the auger flighting, you're going to want 3/16 to 1/4 inch of space. Now, with the longer headers, if they're sitting and the sun is beating on the auger tube, you might get some warping of the tube, so you'll get some scraping. You may have to adjust those or extend out those spacings just a little bit due to any warping of the auger tube. That's not that big of a deal. You're just trying to get it as close as you can without scraping.